Hello, children. I'm so pleased that you come along to see me today. And I've got such a lot of stories I'd like to tell you. Today I'm going to talk about a story about how the world was made. Did you know how the world was made and when it was made? It was made a long, long time ago. One day, Michael and his father were talking together and they said, "Oh, I'd like to have some boys and girls to love me." And so father said, "Yes, that would be good. Let us do something. We have to do something to prepare the place for them to live. We can't just let them live with nothing to do." So, "All right, Michael," father said, "you go ahead and you make a place ready for them. All right, we'll go over to that dark place we've got over there where it's all dark and water. And there's nothing there. It was just a lot of water and darkness around." Father said, "Well, what are you going to do?" And Michael said, "All right, today I'm going to make light. Let there be light." And there was light. It all lit up. And when they looked at it, they said, "This is good. You've done a good job, Michael." So the next day, they were talking, what can we do next? They need air to breathe. And so Michael said, "Let there be a firmament. Let there be air. And we're going to separate the water. Some will go down, some will go up, and there'll be air for the children and their mums and dads as well, and they can have some air to breathe." And then they said, "Well, we've got air, we've got light, we need some land and some trees and some pretty flowers where they can walk around." And so the next day, Michael said, "Let there be some dry land and some trees and some flowers and some little hills where the children can play." And when he spoke, it was there. All the little hills and the little lakes and the dry ground, and there was beautiful big trees, and that was just so beautiful. And they said, "That is good. But there's still some more things they will need. They will need a big light and a little light. So that we can have the big light, we'll call that the sun. And that sun will shine in the day, and that sun will make them nice and warm. And we'll put another light in, and that up into the sky, and that we'll call a moon, and it will give them a light to shine of the night time." And so when Michael said, "Let there be a big light, let there be sun, and let there be a moon," and it was so. And Father said, "That is good, Michael. You've done a good job. But Father, there's something else they will need. You can't just have flowers and land and the sky and trees. We need something else." "What else do you think we need, Michael?" Father said. Well, maybe if we have some birds that can fly in the sky, all beautiful coloured birds, and they can nest in the trees. And then in the water we can put some fish that will swim all around." So Father said, "All right, Michael, you make those." So the next day, Michael said, "Let there be birds to fly in the air, and let there be fishes, all kind of fishes in the sea, big fish like sharks and little tiny fish that they can swim around in the water. and then that will give the boys and girls and mums and dads a lot of pleasure. And those birds won't be frightened of them. They can come and sit next to them. They can land on their shoulder, and they can sing pretty songs, those birds. And it was beautiful, with the light and the air, and then there were the flowers and the hills and the lakes, and there were pretty little birds flying and pretty fish swimming around in the water. So Michael said, "Father, I think there's something else we could do." "What do you think else we will do, Michael?" And so Michael said, "I think that we might do something very special. I think we might make some animals. But do you know what? I think we might talk about that later on. I just want to show you a picture now of what I've done in a book to show you for the first 5 days of what God has done for us. I want to show you this. This represents one day. So God on the first day, he made light, and that shows the light on first day. The second day, he separated the water from below to the water above, and he put air in between. Wasn't that clever? I think that was lovely. I think that was beautiful. The third day, he made some trees and flowers and hills, and this represents the day 3. Day 1 was light, day 2 was air, day 3 was the land in flowers and the trees. This is a day. Day 4, what was it he made on day 4? Do you remember? Day 4, he said, "Let there be a moon and a sun." A sun, this is a day, the sun in the daytime, and the moon and the stars, of course, because they go in the sky too. And there was the moon and the stars of a night time. Wasn't that very clever of Michael? And then on day 5, he said, this is day 5, he had the fish, the sharks and the little fish and the big fish, and there was the birds that were flying in the sky. And both Father and Jesus said, that is good. We've done a lot in 5 days, but we got some more to go to. I think we will talk about that next time. So do you children remember what happened? On day 1 we had light, day 2 we had air, day 3 we had flowers and land, day 4 we had the sun and the moon and the stars, day 5 we had fishes and birds to fly in the sky. And Michael and the Father were doing this, preparing it all so it would be beautiful. So did you enjoy that story, children? Oh, I hope you did. And so you'll come back next time and we're going to talk what happened on the next day of what Michael made. So thank you for listening to me, and I hope you'll tune in again and you'll come and visit with me again. My name is Nana Lynn, and these are lots of stories that I have for you. So I will say goodbye now, boys and girls, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now. Bye-bye.